bookstore is crowded with students combing the shelves for whatever required reading they have this semester. At the front of the store, two long lines of students stretch out in front of the cash registers. Adam and I wind our way through the crowd, seeking out our books. Oh my god. It sounds boring. I picked up all the used books I can find. The price is already stacking up along with the weight of the books in my arms. It's going to cost several $100s by the time I'm done. I take my spot in one of the lines and wait patiently as the line slowly inches forward. My pocket hums, and I pull out my phone. That's weird. Mom hates calling. It must be important. I size up the long line of students in front of me and the single-harried cashier at the checkout counter. I've got time. Yes?
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Oh shit. Her voice sounds strained. What's wrong? What happened? Here it comes. Mom takes a deep breath. Sounds like she's trying to calm herself.
Your father is in the emergency room right now.
What happened? My voice cracks.
He collapsed at work. They don't know why yet, but...
So far, Mom is the best voice actor in this game. Mom's voice trails off. She seems hesitant to say any more, but I can guess what she's thinking. It's expensive, isn't it?
It's one test after another right now. Insurance only covers part of it, and he won't be able to work for a while.
Of course someone's in the hospital. Yeah. The books in my arms suddenly feel a lot heavier. How much am I about to spend? Is it really worth it? Mom seems to read my thoughts.
It's okay, honey. I can ask for extra hours at work. Maybe request holidays.
Should I come home? Maybe I can help.
No, you shouldn't.
The line's still not moving as you returned. She sighs.
To be honest, I didn't even want to tell you.
What? Why?
I was afraid you'd worry too much and you wouldn't be able to focus on your studies.
Mom, this is Dad we're talking about. I deserve to know.
I know. That's why I'm telling you.
Her voice keeps sounding fainter and fainter. I want her down to die. That'll make things interesting. Don't you care about your sweet father? The game is moving at 100 miles an hour. Obviously, it's a dating sim. Mom, get some rest.
I will.
No, I'm serious. You can't both be sick right now.
Yes, you're right.
This deep dialogue. High die. The two of us remain silent for a moment.
Don't worry, Sean. We'll find a way to make it work. Just do your best, okay?
It's okay. I promise I'll help. We're a family. We make it through together.
I know, honey.
Another pause.
I suppose I should let you go.
Yeah, I guess. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Sean.
Definitely the best voice acting in this game so far. Love that phone number. This plot's going to an ice cream bar and you dump everything on top. You'll be full before you eat your way to the ice cream. As I tuck my phone away, I realize I'm almost at the front of the line. Around me, students are chatting excitedly about today's classes and plans for tonight, but it all sounds like a dull humming to me. I stare at the books in my arms. Maybe I can find a classmate and borrow his or her books. Adam runs up to me, a huge smile on his face.
Sean! You're not gonna believe this. This girl actually got a tattoo of...
Is it your face? Did she get a tattoo of your face? He stops dead in his tracks.
Whoa. What's wrong?
Nothing. Adam frowns and pokes my cheek.
You're really gonna just lie like that? Tell me.
It's just, Mom called. Dad's in the emergency room. He collapsed at work and they don't know why.
What? Is he okay?
I don't know. We don't know anything yet. But everything they're doing is expensive and insurance won't cover it and he can't work and I bite my lip. I refuse to cry in front of all of these people.
Hey, you gonna buy that or what?
Rude. You just listened to all of that, dude. I look up to see them currently at the front of the line. Oh, I'm sorry. I rush forward and dump my books on the counter. The cashier rolls his eyes and starts scanning my books.
Freshman.
He mutters just loud enough for me to hear.
Oi, shut up, guy. She's got a lot on her mind right now.
Uh-huh. They don't really pay me enough to care.
Rude.
Do they pay you to be a jerk, or are you always like this?
The cashier ignores him and hits a button on his register. The total of all the books flashes on the screen. My eyes widen. Oh. As I fumble with my wallet, Adam steps in front of me.
I've got it.
He pulls out his wallet and hands the card to the cashier. The cashier swipes it before I can protest. He shoves my books into a plastic bag and hands it to me with a bored look on his face.
Must be nice having a sugar daddy.
Rude. Adam looks like he's about to snap back at him, but I place my hand on his arm and shake my head. As we head to the door, Adam takes a deep breath. As soon as we're out of hearing distance, he growls.
I'm really in the mood to punch something right now.
Punch him in the dingle? It sounds like Adam might. I smile weakly. Watch yourself. You'll wind up in the tabloids if you have an angry outburst in public.
What, I'm not allowed to have emotions about things?
A+. Maybe he's having a bad day. Dealing with a line this long on his own must be tough. I'd be upset if I were stuck with that job. We're so understanding. Speaking of jobs, I think I should get one. Adam's expression softens.
I can help, with school expenses and stuff.
Thanks, but I really need to do this on my own. Adam eyes me more carefully.
Now's not really the time to be stubborn.
It's not about being stubborn. It's about priorities and your money.
I make plenty of money.
I hate to have to be the one to remind you, but you've only kept enough for your own tuition. I can't ask you to stop donating to charity just to pay for my bills. It wouldn't feel right. We are a very nice person. You punch the cashier. Yes, no. Thanks for the straw pull, bacon. So far we are 100% votes yes. Oh, now he has a ton of money. This guy. Adam looks like he wants to protest, but my phone beeps, indicating I've set my alarm. I pull it out to glance at the calendar. Oh, I completely forgot. I have a meeting with my advisor today.
Advisor?
Yeah, since I missed orientation, I'm going to speak with him now.
Oh, I guess I should schedule one of those meetings then.
That would be advisable, yes.
Ha, advisable.
That wasn't on purpose. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Are you sure you'll be okay? Do you want me to come with you?
I'm sorry, could I have this time to myself?
Sure, whatever you want.
I voted yes too, Scoomy. I arrive at the classroom and tentatively knock at the door. A decisive voice rings out.
Come in.
I open the door slowly to reveal an empty classroom. It feels a lot bigger without all the people in it. My advisor is standing near a desk piled high with papers. Well, I finally get to see Professor... I don't even remember how to say his name. Kuvalt up close. I'm not sure where Dad got the idea that he's a hitman.
Sean Gooden, yes? Have a seat.
On the desk in front of me sits a tiny Zen garden with a little rake. Next to it, a plastic frog rests on a wooden puzzle cube. He points to a small plastic box filled with coins.
Coins from around the world. They're from students who've studied abroad.
I see.
First, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
I know.
Excellent. There are so many unusual names. I always worry that I'm saying something insulting in one's native tongue. Of course, I find my name to be wholly commonplace, but in other places it must be rather exotic.
He chuckles quietly at his joke. What a joker, this one.
How are you liking your first day?
It's been fine so far. Different from what I'm used to.
College is like that. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, of course.
You don't have to say that for my sake. I won't be offended. It's my job to help you have the best college experience possible.
It's not that, sir. I'm just a bit distracted.
I hope it's not too rude of me to ask what's on your mind.
Well, I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I just found out my dad won't be able to work for a while, so expenses are going to be tight. I was wondering if it was okay if I got a job.
Ah, I see.
Professor Kuvalt digs through a pile of papers on his desk and pulls out a yellow sheet.
It's not uncommon for students to hold jobs, and you don't need the school's approval to get one.
He hands me the sheet.
But you might be interested in this. It's a grant application for students with financial needs. Your current situation sounds like it might count. If you're approved, the The school will lower your tuition as long as you maintain a C grade or higher.
We can maintain a C grade. That doesn't sound that hard. Really?
Tuition is expensive, and we know it, but we don't want to
Yeah,
turn away
seriously.
someone who wants to learn.
That's like, a C is like really low. What is going on? Alright, see you later, Epihumanity. Thanks for coming by. I looked at the sheet in my hands. Everything looks fairly straightforward. Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. It's my job.
I'm still grateful. Professor Kuvalt waits for me to look over the sheet before he speaks.
Have you thought about a major for yourself yet?
This guy's voice actor could totally do an audiobook. Nice scoom. No, honestly, I have no clue what I want to major in at all.
There's no rush to decide immediately, but you should keep it in mind as you take your classes.
Yes, thanks.
Very well. That's all I wanted to talk about. You can bring that form back to me or drop it in the office mailbox.
I'll do that. Thank you very much.
Take care, Sean.
As I walk back to my dorm, I feel a little lighter already. If I can get this grant, that'll be a huge help. I still have to get a job, but I'm sure I'll be able to find something. I fold the form up and stick it in my pocket. As I do, my hand brushes against the playing card that Benito gave me. I pull it out and look at his number. He never said whether or not it was a paying job, but it couldn't hurt to ask. I punch his number into my phone and not even give me an option, and send him a text asking if he's still interested in working with me. My phone buzzes a few seconds later. Let's talk. I'm still on campus near where we met. Come see me. I don't see Benito anywhere, but the crowd of people and gasping in surprise in the corner gives me a pretty good idea of where he is. He just magically texted us with his magician hands. I hear a round of applause, followed by the sound of coins clinking. Sounds like he pays in coins. As the crowd disperses, I see Benito counting out coins and a few odd dollar bills.
Looks like I'm set for dinner tonight.
I'm not sure if he's joking or not, so I simply nod in response.
I'm glad you came. I didn't think you'd actually accept.
About that, I fidget a little. I'm not sure how to ask without being completely rude. I haven't decided yet. Whether I want to be a plant, I mean.
Oh yeah? Well, what do I need to do to convince you?
What's rioting? Why are you rioting? He sounds serious, as if he's discussing a business proposition. The thing is, I need money, and I feel like such a terrible person for asking you.
I see.
He pulls out a quarter from the pile of coins he collected and idly rolls it back and forth on the back of his knuckles, like magicians do. After a few seconds, he nods.
I'm afraid that I don't have much money to offer, but I'm currently in the talks for a TV special right now.
Of course you are, Benito.
If it comes through, that'll pay pretty well.
Oh, that would help a lot. He eyes me searchingly. His fingers move quickly, flipping the quarter back and forth on the back of his hand with increasing speed.
What happened?
What?
Something happened to you after we met this morning. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. He flips the coin into the air and catches it in a tight fist.
Don't try to hide it. It's my job to read people, and right now it's clear as day to me that you're in pain.
You tiny wise man. It's just trouble at home.
And now you need money?
Yes. He uncurls his fingers slowly to reveal nothing but air where the coin once was. I'd rather make money disappear than give it to you, he says.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it? Well, the TV deal is still a ways off, but if you really are strapped for cash, why don't you start a blog?
What a good idea, Benito. A blog?
It's no cash cow, but it's better than nothing.
To his credit, he's in high school every day, a hoodie. But he's in college. These total anime lines are making me choke.
You'd have
Too
to
bad.
update it regularly, though.
But what would I even write about?
I don't know. What's your area of expertise?
Makeup. He raises an eyebrow. You don't have to look at me like that.
How am I supposed to look?